Mather Golf Course reminds me of a local high school. They have a big sign that says Home of the Navigators when you get in there. And there's a sense of pride amongst the people that play this course. I felt a very close-knit vibe, a locals vibe, where this is kind of, they have a, even though they don't own the course, they have a sense of ownership because they enjoy the experience of this course. And they've played it for so long, and it's a social setting. But if you went to it, you'd almost go, oh, well, that's not nothing much. But to a lot of people, it's something special. And these are the type of courses that I think we often, when we look at golf architecture, all this stuff, we overlook the community and the personality of the course, the people that make up the course and the vibes that are around the course. When you look at a Golf Digest list or a golf magazine or golf whatever, top 100 courses, typically you're looking at people who are fairly wealthy who can travel and play really awesome golf courses. For that reason, because they're a rater, you're not going to see a lot of municipalities unless they're the privileged municipalities, the mega munis, the Torrey Pines, the TPC Harding Parks, the dare I say Coriqua Parks, right? You're not going to see these type of Mather golf courses in there. But I would argue that these are some of the most unique courses because the staff and the characters that are there, because this course was built, I believe, for an Air Force base with all the personnel to be able to play it. So it has wide fairways. It has big greens. My man Double Bogey Bass on YouTube, shout out to him, and be sure to hit a subscription to his channel because he has excellent videos out there as well. I believe he shot his career course record, and good job to him shooting a 75. That's awesome. And that's the vibe of this course. You could go super low. If you keep the ball in play, which the fairways are big, and if you hit the green, these greens are not super tricky. Now, I shouldn't say that in a snobby perspective. The greens roll well, but they're not exceedingly fast, but they're not slow either. So if you're a solid putter, you should be able to lag this ball up there on every putt, and you should have a chance to make a lot of pars. And that's what this course is. It's a very fun experience of golf where the superintendent and the staff take a lot of pride in what they have. And I think that it's cool playing a golf course like Mather because there's a lot of pride in their course. It's a Jack Fleming design, which is kind of around the Ben Hogan-ish era. Ben Hogan, I believe, grew up playing these type of courses. Fleming was obviously involved in Pebble Beach, but what I mean with the Ben Hogan is it's about shot shaping. So you have a lot of dog leg lefts, dog leg rights. Ben Hogan was a master at shaping the ball. And, well, he's also a master of practicing, which is why he was a master of shaping the ball. He kind of brought athletics and practice into golf. But Mather is a golf course where it's forgiving, but it also provides a challenge in the fact that you have to think a bit about where you're going to hit. Sure, you can bomb and gouge it. You're not going to get penalized here for bombing and gouging. But this is a great course if you want to go out and have some fun. Because outside of the 11th hole, which the pro shop attendant told me, hey, the 11th hole has a lake. That's kind of a notable hole we have. There's not a lot of places where you're going to lose your golf ball. Sure, you can lose your golf ball if you have a big miss. But it's going to take big misses to get in big trouble at this course. You can have a lot of little misses and still score well. I think this is what a lot of people want golf to be for them. They want to go out, have a wide open fairway, and do the activity of golf. They're not as concerned with being a pro golfer or obsessing over their swing plane. They just want to go out and have time doing an activity, kind of like how I go to the movies. Maybe I'm not obsessing about making a movie, but I want to go see something that makes me feel an emotion and think deeper about the concept of life. Well, Mather Golf Course, I think for some people, is I want to go out and I want to do something active and play golf. And it fulfills that need. And these golf courses are very important. So let's watch my take on the Mather Golf Course. So chances are you would never just randomly drive by this unless you live in this community because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. The first tee represents the whole course, wide open, and it seems like there's only trees on this golf course so you don't hit someone in the head on another fairway. This is an easy course if you're playing it in the prime time hours to definitely have to be watching for slices and hooks coming into you. I left myself with about a 7-iron or so into this green and just getting going. The only miss was to the left. To the right is the next tee box. I just played it a club short. Should have taken a 6-iron. There was a streak in the green, but I think that comes from the hot weather conditions in California. Nice lag putt, and started off my round at Mather with a par. Let's go. Good job, Luke. You did really well. Now, this hole was rough for you, boy. On top of coming over the top on this swing, I actually hit that really good, and it just hit the lip of this bunker because I just don't hit the ball up very high. So, like, I lost like 60 yards in driving distance. Had to take a 7-iron out of the bunker right there. And it's just the traditional Muni long par 5. It's like 530, but it wasn't that long. I feel like I could have possibly gotten there. Left myself here, and then I missed the shot like a great vlogger, which makes it look like it's fictional. But you'll see I pulled it into this bunker trying to hit the cut, a theme of this channel, and then just 2 bunkers in a hole. Thought I hit a good shot. It didn't have much spin on it. The sand wasn't really existent there, and then I made that for bogey. The third hole is pretty cool because it has this corridor that you hit between. Hit a 7-iron there, I believe, to try to get it back to the green. Maybe that was an 8-iron. Old school golf architecture is the theme of this course. 2 bunkers protect it. You want to fly your ball in high. Potentially, you could kind of try to run it in there. That was on a great line at the hole. You won't be able to tell, but I hit a pretty good shot, and I really hit a good putt. I just didn't get rewarded. It didn't roll. But another par, 1 over. We're rushing into the next hole. I smashed this drive. Don't make fun of my swing. I might cry, but I have a funky swing. But really got that out there. Got that out there pretty well. And as you can see, all of the trouble is to the left and the right. So you got to be somewhat controlled on this approach. And it's slightly dog legs left, but everything kicks left. So if you hit it in play, it'll be there. That was a really good sand wedge from about 100 yards out, wind behind me, and then I left myself this very makeable birdie putt, which, let's go, Drano. We got our first birdie of the round, back to even par. Longer par 4. It's straight, but it's easy to align bad on this hole, so I think next time I'll definitely think about it, where you can easily aim for the other fairway because it's slightly dog legs left. It's a confusing hole. That I got put behind a tree trying to hit a cut. Just really tried to do too much there, which is always super sick. And then this was a fantastic shot with a 60-degree wedge. These greens didn't really hold the spin, or I'm not getting the best spin on the ball for those. But the 60-degree wedge at this course was pretty money, which maybe I should, even though I bought a 58-degree wedge, maybe that'll be a move I make. And then, once again, these greens don't really break that well, so if you're rolling them end over end, pretty solid to be able to either 1-putt or 2-putt. It's more about just getting it on a good line. Short par 4. I'm really trying to be more strategic and think my way through golf. Taking a 3-wood. There's big trouble to the right, which runs parallel to that hole that I birdied earlier. And then this was disappointing. I had about 110 in from the 3-wood, and I tried to just punch a shot in there. Didn't trust my swing, pulled it, went long, but I did miss on the right side, which gave myself a full green. Once again, the 60-degree wedge. You won't see this, but I hit it to maybe like a foot or a half a foot. It was very close, and it used a ridge that funneled into the green. Par 3, interesting. It's very much target golf. Can you hit about 150 yards on this day? There's a little bit of a slope that goes left to right. I was trying to use the slope to go in there. I just thought I could get my club a lot further. I hit my chip to there and made a bogey. Solid par 3, a good challenge of golf. Another short par 4, probably about 370, 360 yards, taking 3-wood, and I hit one pop fly into center field. A little disappointing, but the wind was at my back. So The big thing I was thinking about on this course was just don't hit into trouble. So once again, not a great iron approach. The course really, if you want to score well, it's just all about ball striking from the fairway. Flubbed that chip, but got a bogey on that hole. Really disappointing effort from that. Ninth hole is pretty cool because it has a creek that runs through it. So it's a risk-reward hole. It's a par 5. I just took something off a driver and then smoked this 3-wood. Smoked it. Gave it the hand of God. Oh my goodness. And I really cracked that one. I got that out there to about 67 yards. So I had 67 yards in. You could kind of see the creek. The creek's not really like a creek. And then I missed my 60-degree wedge shot, but I thank you for watching this vlog. I appreciate anyone who contributes or subscribes or even likes a video. This is a passion project, and I'm just trying to do the best I can.